What's up?
Somebody already talked in chat? Two of them? Somebody already talked in chat? Babe, just say yes.
Yes.
Because I know they can hear me. But it changed something. We'll have to go through and edit your microphone volume.
Okay, let's see here.
But,
Boop. Close
Papa
that.
Bear,
Okay.
you do me a favor. You got YouTube, don't you? Oh, good. It's got the worst thing in the world in the back cut out.
Why
You do me
are
a favor,
you...
Proxy? Yeah, it's the reason why I said Proxy.
Do-do-do.
I want me a lot quieter. I can't use profound words. Anyway, moving on. Can you pull up YouTube?
Hopefully y'all are enjoying this.
I'm not seeing anybody in chat, babe. Look up Retro Gamer
We
Gabby.
had already gotten this whole map set up.
Tell them they're more than welcome to join. This is open to the public.
Yeah, you all are welcome to join this server. If you want to look it up, it is Night X Raven. We're on Aberration, which is a more difficult map to be playing on, but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Any other game suggestions I am open to?
How does it look to you, quality-wise? Yeah, I noticed that. It's a Walmart. It's an on-camera.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that, but it is what it is.
Is there people actually talking already? Yeah, I'm not seeing nobody neither. Says there's some people talking. You're gonna see me roll into the picture here in a second.
Yeah. My fiance will roll in. He's my technical guru as I master streaming right now.
Let me get her
Dang,
work
you got
properly.
29 levels?
It just
Holy
won't let me
crap.
play that. Hey, I don't claim to be sexy. Let me share this. I'm gonna share this to Discord real quick.
Go for it. Share it amongst yourselves. Get the word out. That Sarco's tail is poking out. God, I want me a Sarco.
I posted it in Mr. Nice Guys.
Oh, sick. Beelzebufo.
I'm
I
not
love
saying
this
nothing
frog.
either. Yeah.
Stam and melee.
Well, we done 2 test flights trying to get it to work properly, and in the time frame of the 2 test flights, it was. Give me just a second here. Go back one. 20 minutes ago, she had 9 views on it already.
Man, this thing is broken looking. It's OP.
She used to get some of her video. Yeah, I know I gotta adjust her mic audio once we're done streaming. Trina said I can't use profound words. And the taxidermies are cut out in the back, so.
You need me to work on it? How's that? We'll try that. If I have to lower the mic volume more, I will.
I'm not seeing nobody in chat for you right now, babe.
And that's alright. We gotta start somewhere. I haven't streamed in 3 years. Literally, the last time I streamed was before we moved here.
Please do an emulator. I got you set up for the emulator online.
Yeah, now I have a GB operator, so I can play official Game Boy cartridges now.
Proxy's in there too. She's gonna start doing this a lot more. So I'm just trying to get if she has a couple of viewer count, hopefully it brings a few of them
Did we move in flyers to this map when there isn't supposed to be? Yes. I want
Oh,
my snow owls. Damn it.
somebody talk to you, man. You better read the chat.
Why are you gone for so long? Ugh, I had moved 3 years ago. I had to get all my jobs figured out because I was working at one place, and then I was unemployed for a little bit, and we were working on our house that we're in currently, and now I'm back fully, hopefully. I have missed doing this so much. I have missed all you
How's work at
guys.
work?
I'm hoping to make some more Game Boy and video game content. I did make a cleaning video for my Nintendo 64. It's just finding an editing app when I have updated phones over the last few years has been a pain in the rear end. Let's see here.
You can't tell them that you did not forget about them because I know you
No,
definitely
I
did.
I sure as heck did not forget about any of you guys. I've been yearning to come back, and the break I took wasn't much of a break that I really wanted to
Sorry for the
take.
camera interruption.
My fiance is fixing my webcam that I just got, so this way hopefully you can personally interact and see me a little bit more.
Yeah, you don't see me if I get up and leave.
Ooh, Doedicurus. Spooky land. Thank you. Am I getting a Nintendo Switch too? Yes, I would really like to get one. I did just get a Best Buy card, so I'm hopefully gonna pre-order one. I'm really chomping at the bit for a Switch too. I remember when I posted my Switch unboxing, I didn't know it at the time, but I had gotten my Switch 2 months after it
We have it when it
released.
releases. We'll just have to pre-order it.
Oh, I'm gonna pre-order it. I'm gonna try my damnedest to get a Switch 2. I'm hoping once I get the kinks out on learning how to stream that I can start streaming some of my systems. Like I just got Oregon Trail for my Nintendo Switch and I really want to stream that right now because I have never
I'll do
played
that.
that
We'll have to
game.
hook up. Have to get you a better monitor. We'll have to hook the Switch up to it. The
Okay.
monitor
Okay.
and have the computer set up where it captures
So the
it.
Switch will be easy. And I have the Game Boy operator. It's just if I ever want to play DS games, I'd have to either find an emulator or they're going to have to work on some hardware. I'm going to have to start wanting some hardware here. I'm just flying about, wanting to talk to
Show
you
them some of the
guys.
tames.
Oh, let's show some of the
Also,
tames.
you can make the comment to them too. Is if they have Arc on Xbox or want to download it or play it, they can join the server. It is open to the public.
Yes, this server, if you are on Xbox or
Oh, sorry, Proxy. I didn't mean to make that.
stream on Steam, PC, whatever, this server is called Night X Raven. It doesn't have multiple maps yet, but we're just trying this server out, and especially since this is Ark Ascended, some of the maps that they've had on Ark Survival Evolved are not out yet. I'm really, really wanting Ragnarok.
That'll probably be the one that we'll go to full time.
Yeah, Ragnarok should be releasing within the next couple weeks to a month, hopefully. It always delayed with Ark. I know they try to get out the kinks, but they're a lot delayed on a lot of the maps. And especially Ark 2, I think was supposed to be dropped late last year. No update on that one. Ooh, a Game & Watch by Nintendo. I have looked at those, especially the Zelda one. I think I'm gonna try and get my hands on one of them, or the one of the original Game & Watch systems, cause that was pre Game Boy. That was the first Game Boy that ever came out. You gotta pay some respect for the OG. So I'm riding. This is my favorite tame I own. This is a snow owl, and my fiance is grabbing me with a Carcanos, and he might eat me. Oh God, he's preparing to yeet. Couldn't eat me. What the heck? Oh god. Oh good. My snow owl is safe at least. Yeet me, I don't care. Oh, I'm running with my pyromane. God. I didn't take too much damage. I'm shocked. Then again, what am I running? 1300 health, so that would probably be it. Where is Spooky?
I've got to disable that. I do not like that.
What? Disable what? Wait, where the hell's my where is my snow owl? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I did buy the Pyromane DLC. Did I like it? No. I liked Survival Evolved where I know the main maps are free, but I bought the Greek map and only 30% of it is finished. So I'm not happy about that. We have a tamed Zeppelin. I always wanted one. Just kidding. We did have some rock drakes, but my dippy self forgot that they die when you're not in game, and we had tried to let them grow on their own. Yeah, they died. They starved to death. Let's see, where are my dire bears? So I think the only tame that's here is my Beelzebufo all the way in the back, protecting the honey. I have some tames up top in the tech building. Let's go check that out. Where is Spoopy? Spoopy. Is it the fastest flying tame? No. But does it help my health? Sure does. Alright, oh, there's my dire bear. So I had these plain Jane, just normal colored dire bears that my fiance got for us. And I bred it the first time and I got this one. So she's my lucky little bear. Let's see here. Yeah, screw it, put it in the melee. My little raptor I bred from two I found. And Stam. This is what we started with, were some pterodons. Did you gain any levels? No. Did you? No. Okay. So that's some of the tames here.
We got a problem.
What's the problem? Houston, what would the problem be? Yeet. Oh, I just fell into the floor. That's wasn't scary. Okay, what other tames I got here? Pterodons we started with, the parasaur we put away, some of my otters, some of my snow owls. These were dire bears. Yeah, Coca-Cola. I'll show you guys the two dire bears that we started with. Wait, that's the breeder, not that one. That one. So these were Ivy's, which is my green dire bear's parents. So just a normal white and black, white stripes, and yeet, normal brown with black. And I came out with this. And I believe if I looked at the lineage, whoops, somewhere, I don't know why it does this, on the dad side, came this mutation. And since I've bred the normal bears, this has been the only mutation I've gotten out, which is pretty sick. I'll put these away. I think if I remember right, we were looking up how many tames are in each map. I think there's only like 50, 60 some that you can actually physically tame on this map. It's like 55 or 60 or something like that.
There's 5 of us watching.
Raptors. There's Coca-Cola. Let's see. I bet I got levels on you. Nom 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 nom. Let's see here. It might catch up in a second. We gotta change you to passive. Well, I do that all the time. Do, do, do. Passive. Okay. Yeah, this whole place is set up. We got a sorting system. Fire and lightning talons. Those usually come from wyverns. I ain't seen no wyverns on this map. There's a... Oh, that's where we put the Zeppelin. This is our sorting system. Sleeping pods. Beds. These are some shoulder pets that I have. Right now I'm really liking the...
They're broke.
Right now I'm liking my pyro main because I can turn it from a shoulder buddy
Probably a good thing.
to, if I can throw it here, to a ride, to a rideable tame. Now, this is the biggest pet peeve here. Big kitty. Dang. Let's see here. Melee. Always melee. Turn you into a beast. Okay. Let's turn you tiny. Tiny kitty. Pick up. Let's go get my flyer. I am going to be thirsty. My character is. There's your levels. Wow, 43. Alright. Sure. One more. Yep. Good measure. God. I about killed you, Coca-Cola. Gosh, let's put you by the healing plant. This should do her. Yeet. There we go. I know I have Mario Kart. Mario Odyssey is one of the games on my list that I've been setting up a list recently of Nintendo Switch games that I would like to have in my library, and Mario Odyssey is one of them. I want that. I want Mario vs. Donkey Kong just because the OG arcade was sick. I know I did get a couple games off of Best Buy, but they didn't turn up, so I had to request another of the games that I ordered. I think I bought Link's Awakening, Zelda Link's Awakening. I bought Stardew Valley, and there was another low-key, laid-back farming game I bought. And then I bought Oregon Trail that I did get in the mail. There is a game I want to get that is out of production, but I'm gonna have to deal with paying secondhand prices. Is the Super Mario 3D 3 game pack? What was it? Mario 64, Mario
Did you
Sunshine.
own a Sega console?
Did I own a Sega console? Sega consoles. My dad gave me his Sega Genesis Model 2. I also have a Sega Saturn and a Sega Dreamcast. I do want to get my hands on a Sega Game Gear because I know I can at least work on those for videos. Those always need capacitors.
I'm down here where the Reaper Kings spawn.
You're with the Reaper Kings. I know I need to.
Priceless.
No, not
See if we
you.
can
I
level
need
him
some
up.
fish for my otter.
Power lane.
Well, that was. I was that close to leveling? Nice.
I'm at. They probably spawned right at that red zone that I was telling you about a while back. I'm right at the edge of it right now, personally.
Yeah, if you ever hear anyone in the background, that would be my
It's just me.
fiance.
Radiation
There's
sick.
only just the two of us. I do have a dog and two cats.
And a snake.
Originally, and a snake. I do have a snake. I had a coworker's daughter that didn't want it anymore, so. And I work at a veterinary general practice clinic. I don't work at an ER or anything special like that. I mainly see dogs and cats,
Which
but
motherboard
I do.
revision is Genesis 2?
The Genesis Model 2, there's a Model 1 that just says Mega Drive on it, and that was the first variant of the Sega Genesis, and mine is just the all black, square looking. You can hook up a Sega CD and a 32X to it.
And I want to tame a Reaper King. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the butt.
Why would you want a Reaper King? Are you sadistic? You'd be better off just getting the hard way, which is impregnated by the Reaper Queen. What do I want to put it into? When in doubt, melee.
I just wish I knew what the max level
Ooh,
was on here.
there is a drop.
Ooh.
It's a little bit harder to see drops, and it's a red ring, which is better. The one I used to have was VA 2.3. I think that's around where mine is. I even asked my dad this recently. I was like, I know you gave me that system because it was in my brother's travel closet that he had in his old bedroom in our old childhood house, and he told me to take it when he was moving out. And the last few months, I asked him. I said, I got this system from you, and he's like, oh really? I said, do you remember how you even acquired this system? Like, we never knew about it as kids. I would have begged for games growing up, but we didn't know we had it. That was the competitor with the Super Nintendo. And he was like, honestly, I don't even remember how I got that thing. I said, well, you had it, so it didn't have any games. It had all the cords it needed to hook up to the TV and a controller. No box, nothing.
Genesis Model 2.
Yeah, it is a Genesis Model 2. Yeah, so the VA 2.3, that's the model that I have. It's not on me right now. I have all over the house. I have a bunch of systems, which I will do a house tour probably as like a separate video. We could do that since I have a bunch of games. Our bedroom has a bunch of them, and the living room, which I have my PS4 hooked up to the living room just to watch movies. I don't really use my PlayStation too often. I know new system wise, I have the Series X. I will be getting a Switch too. I do not have a PS5. Other than like God of War, I haven't really wanted to get a PlayStation 5. And when I got this PC a couple Christmases ago, I had pretty much everything I needed. Are you healed? Not yet. I got it from EEP. Oh, nice. Got it recapped too. You're getting a Wii. I have one right here, and I think that's our original Wii that we got as kids growing up, because it's missing the top panel for the GameCube controllers where they hook up into. But my coworker a few years ago had given me her kids. They didn't game systems anymore. There was a bunch of Xbox 360 games that I have. They got rid of a couple Nintendo DS Lite, DS Lite, and a DS Fat system, which is the OG DS. Quite a few Nintendo DS games. Uh, Wii, some Wii games.
Could you do me a small favor?
Mm.
It's gonna alt tab for a second.
Say hello to my fiance. I purchased my first one in late 2014 from a video store. Nice. What are we adjusting?
That's what I'm trying to adjust. Your custom.
Turned it off.
All I do is click cancel.
There it is.
I have to tweak it here in a little bit. This is muted similar.
Oh, well, because you clicked it. There we go. Now you could probably hear my audio in game.
Probably better listen to you chat all over.
Yeah.
I'll have to tweak it later.
Yeah, let me. What else I got back here? I got a bunch of. Oh, here. This is one of the Genesis games I have. OG Sonic the Hedgehog. Can't beat it. Do I have any of the attachments for a Genesis? No. Trying to start a collection for a Sega CD and a 32X, and the combo CD 32X is expensive from what I'm learning over time. Virtual Boy? I have never personally owned one. I have been on the internet,
I don't know. I say some people probably like to see you play Pokemon better than this.
eBay, and all that. I have looked on all sorts of sites, and honestly, seeing them go for $300 to $400, and some of them are either missing the eye visor or there's some sort of problems with it. I don't want to pay a whole bunch of money for something that doesn't work and I don't know too much about. Didn't want to do that, but it's done. Sorry about that. But oh, you found one. Oh, nice. I do have... Oh, since we messed with my PC, it's stuck. I do have a GB operator. Right now in there is Castlevania Adventure. But I can play Pokemon games, all my Pokemon games I physically have. I just can't play my DS ones. Like, I would love a playthrough of, like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver right now. Is that a good or bad thing? That's what I like hearing. Well, we did upgrade my graphics card last week, and I will keep that too. I went from a 3050 to a 3060 Ti. Yeah, I did acquire a PC from my job because it crap. Something where it kept dropping the internet, but it was physically hardwired Let's try that. Hopefully maybe you can hear. Hopefully maybe you can hear me. I attained.
You're quiet. You're quiet.
Oh, I'm quiet. We could probably turn that up.
Talk now.
Okay, let's try that. I obtained a Joey Jr. V2 last year. Nice! That's pretty sick, actually. That seems better? Okay. Good. It's a little adjusting.
Say these settings so when we start back.
Yeah.
You got loud.
Perfect. Perfect. That's what I like. Okay. There we go. Well, maybe. Now my controller doesn't want to work. My mouse wants to work, but not my controller. Let's try that. There we go. Reconnection. There, hopefully Ark's volume isn't killing your ears anymore. Ark is in general a loud game. What?
It's still a lot.
Okay, let's go on Spooky, and I guess let's go... That's yours. Where's Spooky? There's Spoopy. We're just gonna check around the map, see what sort of stuff is around. This map can be unforgiving. I can't go to the surface during daylight because it'll kill me. it'll literally kill me and my tames.
If you want to, I say play some Pokemon. What you're more built on.
Yeah, and if it helps at all, I can go on to play some Pokemon too. What do we got here? That doesn't have... That has items I do not want to deal with. No thanks. Moving on. Oh god. Don't come after me, please. No, not two of you. Ugh, 3. Buzzkill. GNU Linux, despite it not being officially supported. How is it not officially supported? That's actually pretty sick, though. That shell script, though. To my surprise, it even seems to work under... Nice! Raptors like to start fights, and I couldn't tell you why. Moss chops. Dang. Took longer than it needed to. Am I on Spooky? Yep. Okay. It is what it is. Only Windows is officially supported. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, unless you have an Apple, a Mac, Windows will always be supported. Raptor, why did you start crap and then just walk away, you little sissy? I will say I wish I could adjust the walking speed on this owl. Doop doo doo doop doo doo. I couldn't get it to work under FreeBSD though.
Here's why Raptors start fights.
Small energy because of raptors. Well, I guess I understand that. Death to you, Raptor. I see so many people that can find the Doedicurus babies, and every time I find a Doedicurus, there is no damn baby with them. So let's check above.
Where's Alex?
I don't know, where is Alex? One of our buddies in our Discord.
I can talk about, but I don't see his character.
I do have an Xbox Series X. That was a present from a couple years back when they started, after COVID, coming back into production. Niente up here. Okay, whoa. Give it a minute to catch up here. Okay, let's check this out over here. My video capture device doesn't work under the BDS. But it chokes on 240p, ruling out streaming old video game consoles with it. Oh, that's actually a tragedy. Yeah, streaming old video game consoles, I'll work my way on getting that, especially since I have so many old consoles. Because I know there's some that you can HDMI mod, but do I want to work on original parts? Don't know. I might just get like reproduction replacement shells and try that. I could do that. Currently, I'm streaming with OBS and a cheapo video camera from Walmart. Gotta start somewhere. Last time I was streaming, I didn't even have a video camera, but again, that was before we had moved from where I'm originally from to where we're at now. 3 years ago. How is there nothing? Wow. No, but if I ever could get a chance to go back to the Virtual Boy question, if I could ever get a chance to get a decent working Virtual Boy for a price that'll work, I would be more than willing to get one. I know their library. I don't even know if there was 100 games for that system because it died before I think a year it had came out. It was such a flop. Because all you get graphics wise is a red and black screen, headaches, which it calls for, and you're stuck to a visor over your face, so you don't even know where the heck you're at. I get that's virtual reality, but
Your GPU is suspended?
whose? Oh. I get it's virtual reality, but I will say a lot of the games in the library very rarely used virtual reality. Why did I move? We were in an apartment around where I grew up, and we were starting to live paycheck to paycheck, and it was getting harder to pay any of the rest of the bills, let alone on stuff that we had wanted, like video games, stuff like that. And I wasn't getting too many hours, which is not my employer's fault whatsoever. It's the fact that she was getting up there and gonna get ready to retire. So I was fine with that up until, life needed to work out a little bit more and I needed more hours. So um, his family lived in a different state, about 2 or 3 states below from where I'm from. And he had already acquired a house and it was still in his name. So we moved down here, didn't have to buy a house or anything. And this house came with everything that you're seeing right here is our game room.
Don't mind the deer.
Yeah, don't mind the deer heads.
They can't see it.
No. raptor wanting to start
Nope,
crap.
mine.
Yeah, there's a couple deer heads. Those were not mine. I wish. I kind of wish. Why do they start crap and then just walk away? What the heck? Oh, yeah. My Gengar. I hear you, Raptor. Do you really go all the way over there to pick on a parasaur? Level 315 too. GTFO. But no, we have a better opportunity down here just job wise and hour wise, and just the fact that we had a house available for us essentially. Whereas where we were originally, I didn't really have a house to lean on. Woohoo! Who leveled up, me or the bird? My tame did. I'll put you into melee. A little baby parasaur.
Bird.
Mm.
Bird is the word.
Bird. Bird is the word. Yeah, don't mind the grungy look. We're out and about today and messing with a lawnmower my fiance got, and it was nice out today, but the wind, it was a little chilly. I know it's spring, but whew. Yink, yeet.
I would come over and talk, but I'm afraid I would draw more attention for the accent.
My fiance said I would come over and talk, but I'm afraid to draw away because of my accent, because he is from the South. I'll put it that way. And if you couldn't tell already, I'm a Yank. I'm a Northerner. Oof. Yeah, and this PC that I have, I did not pre-build. It was already a pre-built. It was a pre-built PC. But I like it. It's a little Legion, so it's a Lenovo. I think we got it on Black Friday sale a few years ago. Whoop. And I guess for a more about me tidbit, I had, like the animals I stated, I have a tuxedo kitty who is originally who we moved with. Then we added in a kitten, a little tabby white kitten. Her name is Tigress. The tuxedo's name is Boomer. He came with that name, and I wasn't creative enough to really rename him, and I wasn't going to name him Sylvester when that is the most overused black and white tuxedo cat name to ever exist next to Oreo. So I just kept it at Boomer because it was interesting enough. We acquired a blue and white pit bull I got at work. His name is Creed, after Creedence Clearwater Revival, or the band Creed. And then we have a snake, a little Kenyan sand boa, and it is a boy, and his name is, I named him Alaskan Bullworm because he looks like the character
Okay,
from SpongeBob.
you're rambling on about nothing.
Did you have other consoles like the GameCube, Wii? Let's see, I do have a GameCube. I would like to get a Game Boy player for that. I have a Wii. I have two OG Wiis, the white Wiis that came out originally. Wii U, I don't have that one. I've actually been trying to get one. PlayStation 3. I didn't have that one growing up, and I still don't. I have an Xbox 360, not my original one. That one still hurts that my original one went to crap, but that's okay. I have another one. Original Xbox, I do have that one. That one, I will definitely open up and make a video about that one because I don't think I've ever opened that one up to clean it. And I know that that one might need a couple capacitors replaced because it does not keep time anymore. And a 360, I sure do have a 360. My original one was a black one, but I have a white one now, which is, it works. Nintendo wise, I have the original Nintendo, I have a Super Nintendo, I have the 64, the GameCube, the Wii, all the Game Boys. I have a Switch, so I really truly think the only Nintendo console I truly am missing is a Wii U. And that makes my OCD a little irritated knowing that now. I have to replace my GCN's clock battery. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to do that definitely with the Xbox and the capacitors for sure. I'm going to have to see if any of them leaked onto the board, so I'll have to do that sooner rather than later so it doesn't ruin the motherboard on it. I used to have a 360. I love the 360s. Even the newer ones as they got up there before the Xbox One came out. I really did like all the modifications they did with the 360s. Truly has a special place in my heart. Is that a baby trike? Baby trike. Oof, that level though. You're all low. I'm here to start crap and I don't care. Oh, they ball up. Forgot about that about a Doedicarus. You're too low of a level to let go. Yoink. That Doedicarus get up? Nope, still balled up. 2003 to 2020, it works fine now. Current battery 2020. Hey, 2003 to 2020, that's almost 20 years for a battery. That's pretty good. A Sega Master System? No, I did not. I have been looking to get one of those myself, honestly. That was the original Nintendo's competitor. Yeah, I really do want to get my hands on a Master System. Shinobi. There was some good games on the Master System too. Atari wise, I have the 2600, I have a 5200. I need a 7800, the ever loved and ever expensive Atari Jaguar. I don't have any of the handhelds. I just have the first two. And the 5200 I bought actually works. It and the controllers actually work. I'm honestly shocked. Dang, these drops ain't got crap. Oh, Magnavox Odyssey. Don't even get me started. I've been thinking about that system and wanting one for the past, I want to say 3 or 4 years. The only Odyssey I've ever seen in real life is an Odyssey 2, and I truly do just want an original Odyssey. Maybe in the future the 2, but Magnavox Odyssey. That was the first video game system to ever exist. You got to give that thing credit. It was really innovative. The thing is with that system though, if I get that system, I'm definitely going to need to get a TV that'll work with it. The old tube TVs or something, or CRT or something. I'm going to need to get my hands on an old TV. Will it take up room? Yeah. I don't have much room here either. VLC Media had shortcomings for ripping VHS tapes. Oh, VHS tapes. God. Throw me back into that one. Just to show my age, I did have the Rugrats movies that came out on orange VHS tapes. What's your favorite game for Sega? Other than Sonic the Hedgehog, and a game I would really like to get my hands on is Altered Beast. Castlevania, I think it's Bloodlines, I think, for the Sega Genesis, I would also like to get my hands on. Dreamcast, I know I have.
What's your favorite game for the Sega?
That's what I'm going over.
And then the what else too, dude? On earlier subject, the VLC Media Player and Metacore had the shortcoming for ripping VHS tapes. The FPMG gives it 459.94 FPS.
Oh, cool. My fiance is going to go find something to show everybody. We're going to see what show and tell is going to be. Oh, my owl just dropped a unfertilized egg, so you can eat this, usually. It's a good source of nutrition. Yeah, screw it, I'll eat it. Let's go drop off some of this stuff. Let's see here, this and this. Shazam. What'd you find? Oh. So, about year and a half ago, I got a wild hair to make us some Game Boy Advance originals. So this is the one I made my fiance. He wanted black and red, so I made a black and red Game Boy Advance. And, well, it does have a backlit screen. I have one myself. I made it in blue and purple. I don't have it on me right now. I think it's in my bedroom, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I also forgot that I did try out that this is a USB-C rechargeable battery on it. And I did that with the other one too. And I like that a lot better than the batteries, honestly. I was thinking to myself, I'm never going to use a rechargeable battery, but I lied. And if there ever is enough interest and if streaming starts picking up, I may start looking into making Game Boys for viewers as well, if that ever could happen. That would be something I'd like to do in the future. Like giveaways or just a Game Boy in general. Something like that. I've worked with just about every Game Boy to modify other than a Game Boy Micro.
Watch the video while you do it.
Game Boy Micro, they can only play the Game Boy Advance games, and it's a pretty tiny system, and there isn't really too much to mod on it. It already has a backlit screen, and it recharges battery and all that stuff. So, honestly, the Game Boy Micro is fine the way it is. I just don't like that it's not backwards compatible at all. I think I only have one. It's the only ever one I ever had. I know you're in here. There you are. Let's see. My daily driver GBA is an unmodded Indigo. That's what, I think both of these were off of Indigo systems. Let's see. From a thrift store, I replaced the screen lens and start and select buttons and added a third-party replacement battery compartment cover. That actually, you did really good. I have cleaned powering it. I have been powering it with N-Loop Pro and AA cell, double A's. I cleaned the power switch. I know on my system, uh, the start and select button, it kind of works and kind of doesn't. And the power switch can be a little finicky, and I know they make replacement motherboards, so I might do that in the future with mine because the speaker's also going out on it too. But jumping back to Game Boy Micro, this is the only Game Boy Micro I have. And I've worked on it once or twice before to clean it, but it didn't really need it. But I will say I think I might get a second one so I can make a video on how to clean it, since I've cleaned every Game Boy system other than a Game Boy Micro on my channel. The original start and select buttons tend to stick. Yeah, mine don't even stick. Sometimes it doesn't even register that I'm using the button. Mainly the I think it's the start button kind of is finicky. I think it's maybe the select button, but I think it might be both that are weird. The power switch, I love cleaning that out because that usually will have a bunch of gunk. I also have one, but it's oh, you got a complete in box one. I am so jealous actually. That one I got from my old video game store at home, and when I saw it there, I had to have it. I'm like, I've never had a Game Boy Micro, and that was before video game system prices jacked up from COVID. So, I got it at around like, it was between 80 and $100, I want to say, which was pretty good at the time. It was expensive, but they go for more now. And I will say over the years I have been working on my OG Pokemon collection. I think I posted a video of it a few years ago. Still have it. I think the only main system or main series Pokemon game that I am missing is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I have Let's Go Eevee, but I don't have Let's Go Pikachu, which I think that was the first Pokemon game for the Switch, which is hilarious. That one was new from a Walmart location in Tulsa, Oklahoma in the late 2006. The one across from ORU, I think. Nice. I remember seeing the Game Boy Micros at Walmart. I think my cousin got one for Christmas. 2005, 2006, somewhere in there. But other than my cousin getting one, I had never seen one in real life before. Which one is this? Leaf Green? He be playing Leaf Green. He also has Ruby. He prefers 3rd gen. I guess my favorite Pokemon generation is Johto, which is 2nd gen. I know a lot of people like to talk crap about Johto, but I truly do love 2nd generation Pokemon. Don't know why. It's just one of my favorites and some of my favorite starters. I'm unsure on the condition of the battery. I used it often in the mid 2010s though. Fair enough. I know I had to go through a lot of my 3DS systems because I have a bunch here, and
And I've been
this
riding
one's battery was bulging.
with it.
I have a flame red original 3DS. Its battery was done. It wasn't fully
You've had the
bulged, but it
potential to
wasn't
take
holding
off.
charge. And then the only battery that
I think if you
actually
take off
worked
top,
is
that
this
both will work.
one's, but it's slightly bulging already, but it still
And
holds the
hopefully we won't
charge and
have to go to the
everything. So,
manufacturer.
but I
But yeah, no, like I
I
said, it's
love
been
this
20
one,
years of
but I bought it
techincal.
broken for the fact of
Should have been busy for
someone's
about
dog
600.
chewed
And
the one the one button.
she literally stated, "Sorry about the previous difficulties, technical difficulties
Yeah,
playing
this still works.
on art to catch up with
So the
you."
battery's still
She
good in
literally
this one,
stated
but
that.
I know I'm gonna need to replace it soon. So it looks like I'm gonna have to buy 3
A
batteries.
lot of people like that.
I may end up, because I don't need all these 3DS systems, I may end up selling a couple of them. I had originally gotten the flame red one for an X, and I want nothing to do with it anymore. And the blue one over here is from someone I know and used to be friends with and am no longer friends with. So both of those systems have no value or sentimental value to me. The blue one I like, but I need to get it fixed. And the last time I went to go try and fix a 3DS, I could not put it back together. So I don't trust myself with those systems. Maybe a DS Lite. I might work on modding those in the future, though. The earthquakes on this map, oh, dear God.
I think with the obvious too, Alex, it's a lot easier for a woman to do streaming than it is a man.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's like there's a lot of people that's gonna be more in tune to watch a video of a woman than they are of a man.
Yoink! Why do you start off flying so slow?
Yeah, and
Whoa. Run. That is a tame I do not want to mess with. Pass. Bye. They will kick me off of my tame and kill me in a heartbeat. Pass. You can visit Mario and some other Mario characters in real
I ain't
life.
one of them, so I'm
Well,
good.
I know they made like a physical Super Mario World for like Universal Studios. I know in Japan,
No.
but I would like to go. That's one thing I would like to do. My God. It tries to load my game and render all of what's going on in it, so it
I'm
just
watching
takes
it.
my PC a minute.
See me peeking in for a second.
Yeah, peekaboo.
It's literally what I just did.
Peekaboo, I see you.
uh,
What? Other than there's a centipede that is scaring the crap out of me below me.
can you
That's
take
coming to
Mario and some
Universal's
other
new
Mario
park.
characters in real
Sick.
life?
Yeah, they made one in Japan. They made a Mario World, and they're coming to Universal Studios, both in
Universal
probably
Studios is in California, though.
California and Florida. There's one in Florida, in Orlando. I've been to it many times. Actually,
I thought that
twice.
was Disney.
Well, Disney World's its own separate entity. Universal Studios is its own separate entity. They are not connected.
Yeah, that's what they're
If
talking
you
about.
want to go to Hogwarts, go to Hogwarts. I've been into it when it was before it was made and after it was made. I'm not a complete Harry Potter fan. I watched the first 3 movies. I think the 4th one too. And as I got older, I just lost interest. Is that an Anki? Oh, that is an Anki. Oh, are you coming for me? Come here. Come here.
What is this?
Oh, is that a nameless?
Huh? Yeah.
It's a nameless. Cool.
What do you get for
Venom.
It just keeps spawning.
Are you serious? No thanks.
They won't stop.
They won't
Once you
stop.
go to
It's
that area, they don't stop spawning once you go.
the only time. The only one in Florida is opening in May. Oh, it's coming out this May? Oh, Super Mario World
In Orlando?
in Orlando, Florida. I've been to the one in Orlando twice, I know. I went to the Hard Rock Cafe. There was a school trip we had in high school. We went to the Hard Rock Cafe, and a dude saw me and my best friend's high school our t-shirts. We were wearing Beatles t-shirts. Well, apparently there's a John Lennon suite upstairs, so I got to see a piano John Lennon played and had signed. I got to touch one of John Lennon's couches. That has been one of my highlights in my life. Is he my favorite Beatle? No. My favorite Beatle goes to Paul McCartney. But I love all of them equally. Oh, Super Mario World. I cannot wait. Might want to go to that though.
Did you bleach your hand afterwards?
Did I bleach my hand afterwards? Hell no. I literally though, I literally did not shower with that. Like I would wash my hands, but I did not like deep shower with that hand for a straight week cuz I'm like I touched John Lennon's couch. I had taken a picture in front with my best friend in high school in front of one of the signs he had during one of his bed-ins after he got married to Yoko Ono in Amsterdam. I think it was the bed-in for peace. And standing in front of that sign too was pretty. That was pretty surreal. Well, I was gonna grab me an Anki down in that area, but since Nameless wanna just come after me left, right, and center, I'll hold off on an Anki. I can't hold off on an Anki. Yeah, Nintendo World. I was watching someone on YouTube check out the food at the Nintendo World, and all the food looks really awesome. I love what they did and tried to incorporate anything Mario into it. Like I think I remember seeing a I don't think it was a one up. It was a red mushroom like soup bowl. That was cool. God, I just want to look for an Anki. Then again, you can't really get metal on this map. There aren't too many metal spawns. I think that's more nameless. Not what I'm looking for, man.
They said, yo, you mean Nintendo World?
Yep. I do mean a Nintendo World. Favorite Nintendo character? Yoshi.
Alex just confirmed it for us, too.
Oh, did he? One of our buddies in Discord confirmed that Nintendo World will be coming to Universal Studios in May. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Yoshi. Yoshi's most definitely my favorite character. My first video game I physically played was Super Mario World. And being able to get Yoshi for the first time, that blew my mind. Did you own Donkey Kong games? I own Donkey Kong on Game Boy. I think I have Donkey Kong on the Atari. It's either the Atari 26 or 5200. I really loved the original arcade Donkey Kong games. Another original game I liked playing back in the day was Dig Dug. I love that game. Pitfall sometimes too. Ankylosaur. Why did you land, Al? There's some nameless. Cool. Not an ankylosaur in sight. How sad. That's a snake. Pass. I have Donkey Kong 94 and Donkey Kong 64. Oh, I do have Donkey Kong 64. I totally forgot I had that for my 64 here. And when I bought it, the dude was nice enough to give me the makeshift case he had too. And I think he gave me the Donkey Kong 64 controller, which was the yellow controller. But yeah, I got Donkey Kong 64. I got that and GoldenEye 007 for the 64. I need to get more for that library. Especially I want to play Conker's Bad Fur Day. The latter was one of my first Nintendo 64 games, but I sold it in the expansion pack in the late 2005 only to waste the money on soft drinks or something. I obtained another copy, and I did get a jumper pack whenever I did buy this. I made sure I did my research when I bought that game late last year. I bought the game when I bought my 64. This was about 7 or 8 years ago. And then I just bought GoldenEye for a birthday present to myself back in November. GoldenEye was a game my cousins played when I would be playing Super Mario World, so GoldenEye's a little close to my heart too. I know there's some Castlevania games on the 64, but if I remember, they're a little difficult to play. Like, weird mechanics to them, as if the game wasn't already difficult enough to play. Yeah, Nintendo 64 wise, I thought the one I had was broken because it wasn't producing video at all. But oh, phone call. But I ended up getting it working by an $8 replacement video cables because the cables that I had gotten when I bought the system were junk. Yeah. Sorry about that. Had to mute. Making plans. My fiance's family want to do something tomorrow, food wise, and I could really go for a Chinese buffet. Can't say no to that. I was just a noob. I'm going to be honest with you. We all were noobs at one time. I think I abused, I don't know how many discs for my PlayStation 2 to the point that I've had to buy multiple copies of Cabela's Dangerous Hunts because A, I played that game so much, and B, I didn't care about them, like my games at the time. Like, I did but didn't take care of them. Same thing with old DVDs, too. There's some that still work somehow.
Yeah, she wanted to talk.
Oh, did she?
Uh,
I was just saying,
you
you
play
can't
Pokemon?
can't beat a Chinese buffet. I think I might do that. Does anyone want to watch me play Pokemon? Because I really have run out of ideas of stuff to do on this map. Like, I would be going all over the place, but this map's kind of varied on where you can go without needing a hazmat suit and what have you. So, I think we're going to plug in my Game Boy, and we're going to play a little bit of Pokemon, because I can at least mindlessly play that. Yeah, I want to try and interact with you guys again because I've missed everybody dearly. Alright, let's see here. Hey, can you run to the bedroom? Can you run to the bedroom and get my blue Pokemon case? It has all my...
Will them work in it?
They will, but I had like...
What they would like for you to play. And they can pick who to start it.
Yes, they're saying I should play Pokemon. Census says, let's play some Pokemon. Oh, I love this game. Don't get me wrong. I really do like this game, but I am very limited on this map as to what tames I have and what all I can do. So, we're going to lay in the bed. Oh, let me get my tame off my shoulder so it doesn't starve itself. Yeet. And we're going to put you to rest. That is not what I wanted you to do at all.
Well, the thing is in due time we do plan on changing this map.
We are changing maps? Okay. In the future, it sounds like we will be changing maps.
And when we change, I'll have her, for you all's benefit, stream.
The whole building process. We'll
Yeah.
definitely have everything, because
I'll force her to get out of the base.
yeah, because I don't want to be hanging around the base. I don't know this map well. It's very unforgiving. It's just, it's a special map. I can get rock drakes. All right, let's see here. Okay. I have multiple copies of Red, though I think this copy of Red has someone's old save data on here that has a couple level 100s. I need to move them. Reaper Kings, Reaper Queens. I have Pokemon Blue. I could restart that. This is another copy of Yellow, so I have the first 3 games. I have Gold, Silver, Crystal I can play. I have Ruby, Leaf Green. Somewhere. Okay. Sapphire. That's Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team. I'm so happy I have that, actually. Hey.
Have them pick you a Nuzlocke. Like I do.
Right now, I'm worried about streaming. Alright. Then this is my Game Boy I made. Bright blue, glass. I did glass screens on both of them. I wanted to try it out. A white glass screen and purple buttons. And what was I playing? Fire Red. So there's Fire Red in there too. So I have every Pokemon game that anyone can think of. I could play it right now. On the Game Boy. Let's see. I tried one of the VCR AV inputs, but I didn't know how to tune it to it properly. Only an RF switch modulator obtained later worked, or so I thought. Hey, that works. Alright, so we're going to exit to main menu. I apologize about the music that is about to probably play. We're going to exit. We're going to go to epilogue playback. Oh, you know, it would help if I connected this to the PC. Okay, there we go. So that's the game I'm hooked up to right now. And what the cool thing about this GB operator is it'll tell you if the games are legit or if they're fake. Okay.
Whatever you do not reveal your IP location.
Okay. The only other device we had connected at the time was the cable box. Oh, good old cable boxes. I remember those. I played Crystal a few years back on a live stream. Let's go to... Let's see my Pokemon Red.
The thing is we're going to have to get a 45, 12 gauge or 300 blocks out with the higher ground.
Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. Let me know if that's too loud. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I've put 20 hours into this game. Let's just start fresh. I'm turning that down, so hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Professor Oak. Red. They didn't have female characters in these yet because the Game Boy cartridges weren't big enough memory-wise. I think it was a Scientific Atlanta 8600 or similar model. Fresno, California. Hell yeah. Blue. Media One. Yep, AT&T. Comcast. I used to use them. They weren't too bad. I can't really do that in the middle of a stream, honey. This isn't exactly a walkthrough of Pokemon, but I think I might start streaming where I'll do walkthroughs of Pokemon. Motorola, yep. I can ride on a Yoshi at Universal. Oh my god, now I want to go. We're definitely going to need to make a trip. Last time I went to Florida was 2014. I was still in vet tech school. Oh, I gotta pick a starter. I just thought about that. I have no clue what I want as a starter. Which one they purchased when originally building the system. They were incompatible with each other and it was difficult to impossible to switch once the system was built. Okay. Also, Donkey Kong is coming to Universal. Heck yeah! Charmander. Squirtle. And to switch the other brand once the system... I'm doing Squirtle. My normal starter I'd pick is Bulbasaur, but we're doing Squirtle this go around. Motorola DCT 2000 boxes when we had the digital cable. Motorola, gosh, I remember them.
I just happened to like be standing here and just rotate the camera around and see it real quick. I was like, what the fuck?
Do. There we go. Make that a little bit better. Is this full screen? One of these is full screen. Nope. Why do you do this? There we go. That's full screen. Hello. Now why is the stream doing this? I know my screen's black.
Is it working again?
It's being buggy. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't like full screen on my epilogue playback. Okay. It is now. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't like full screen. I'll have to play around with that in my settings. I figure this game out of all the Pokemon games is a button masher. This way I can keep up with keeping you guys questions and comments going. I love how you just want to continuously want to debuff. And another game I know I can stream because it's mindless and it's easy to keep up with the comments is TCG Card Shop Simulator. I like that one too. Gosh, I remember a TV Guide. I remember having those. Pidgey. Which game do I want for Nintendo Switch 2? Or games? Other than the Pokemon games, I know I'm looking forward to the new Mario Kart that they're releasing, since technically when they ported what they have over to the Switch was the Wii U Mario Kart. So there hasn't been a new Mario Kart game since the early 2010s. Definitely Mario Kart. I know they've had a couple Mario Party games on the Switch, which those, I love watching YouTubers play that because they get so upset. It's funny. I know I'll be looking forward to Zelda games as well. Let's see, I'm starting with a Squirtle, so I don't really need to focus too much on a second Pokemon. Though I might catch you and put you on my team. I love me a Nidoking. I did not get Pokeballs yet. Yoink. I did not know I was that close to level 7, dang. Let's go get that package for Professor Oak so I can get some Pokeballs. And depending on my work schedules, I'd like to try and stream a little bit more other than just weekends. So I might try and stream maybe 2 to 3 times during the week, but we'll see how that plays out because my schedules are unpredictable week to week. But obviously, if there's anything anyone wants to see me play, let me know and I'll try my best to make it possible and make it happen. Obviously, if it's any Game Boy game that ever existed, I can try and see if it's obtainable, and I'll try my best to order it. Here's your dang package, you lazy Professor Oak. Software that powered preview guide, preview channel, TV guide channel. I happen to be in it. TV guide, gosh. Now with streaming, TV and cable guides, people are gonna forget about those, which sucks for our generation because we grew up with that. Instant gratification is slowly becoming more and more prevalent in this day and age. And it's sad. Okay, now I can go get Pokeballs and officially get the heck out of here. Grab my town map before I skedaddle. Oh, Amiga experience. An Amiga? I've only ever heard of that. I've never actually used an Amiga. How do you miss on the first go? RNG. I forgot how much this original games really relied on RNG. Come on, Squirtle. Let's go heal real quick. Okay, let's go buy some Pokeballs. No potions? Jeez. Boxes at cable head ends that handled the local listing scroll were Amiga 2000s with custom expansion cards. That's why I've heard of them. Windows NT.
You can also kind of let them know that you'll be putting videos on for at some point the dash cam
Oh.
for the retards at school. For the goofballs. You have to get your info basically.
And if it's in anyone's interest, I have considered a GoPro for hiking and when we go fishing and kayak fishing and all that fun stuff, trail riding. So I might get a GoPro too and try that out. It's gonna kill it, isn't it? Ooh, so close. I got stuck at Route 29 when I first played Gold. I think my Chikorita was at level 10 at one point. Oh, I've done that before. They got stuck on Route 29, and when they first played through Gold, I think my Chikorita was at level 10 at one point. It's one of the, like, beginning parts, I think, of the game, if I remember right. Actually, I don't have a nickname for you yet. I usually always play a Nidoking, so I may steer away from my usual Pokemon, maybe. I think that's why, in hindsight, I picked a Squirtle. I eventually got to Cherry Grove City, but then I later got stuck at the Ecruteak Gym and Ice Path. Oh, the Ice Path. That took me forever to learn that. And I think at the time when I played it when I was younger, someone I knew, it was either a friend or a cousin, had the guide. Ecruteak Gym was also very hard because you didn't know exactly what lines to or where to stay within so you wouldn't fall back to the beginning of the stinking gym. So I understand that frustration. What?
I still haven't memorized.
I don't remember getting stuck anywhere in Kanto after that. I'm trying to think. I know Rock Tunnel can be if you can run Rock Tunnel without Flash. That gives you like extra booster points in my opinion because if you memorized Rock Tunnel, kudos to you. I couldn't do it. But
Oh, is that the one that you need flash?
yeah, that's the one you
Remember I walked through it that one time? He's like, okay.
yeah.
With no flash.
Yeah, my fiance walked through it and I was just like I struggled with that. So, brownie points to you. All I'm doing is training up. Was what finally got me unstuck. Pokemon Game Boy Zone. Ah, the old internet age. Gosh, brings back the memories. The Wayback Machine has snapshots of it, though. Oh, that's actually very helpful.
I remember them cheat books. Y'all remember them?
Yeah, cheat books. There was, like, Prima. There was...
God, yes.
I can't remember if Nintendo officially had
Oh
one.
God, yes. But they no longer do it. Like Dead Space. I think the last time I had a walkthrough guidebook was for Dead Space 3. I had one for Dead Space 3 that literally showed you like where all the stuff was, where it was here, how to get to it, and all that.
Let's go heal up. I think tomorrow if I stream I might play Pokemon Emerald just so that A, it's something different, but B, it's got better graphics. No offense to these games, but whew, staring at it so long sometimes might give me a headache. Old Game Boy graphics, love them though. Because I think Blue's next battle will be at level 8 to 10, so I'm getting there. Level 9, heck yeah. I usually aim for like level 10. A, it gets me ready for Brock's gym. B, I'm ready for the next blue battle. Plus, I gotta get through Viridian Forest, which is a bunch of bug types, and I don't have an OP fire type, nor do I have a tanky grass type, so I'm in between. And I may end up getting a Pikachu so I could go against Misty. And that's in Viridian Forest, and I gotta find it by the grace of God. Okay. I think with this, though, I'm gonna get off for the night because I wanted to give this a try and I'm a little tired. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I will be streaming again sometime tomorrow, so I'll catch you guys later tomorrow.